Misa Sasha Binks.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unscripted 8. How you guys doing? Yeah, I know. Sorry about the beard. It's kind of going for a Ben Affleck look, but kind of end up looking like Zach Galifianakis, which is awesome. Anyways, the setup for Unscripted 8 is going to be a little bit different because Papa got some new gears. So we're going to jump right into today's topic, which is Azhar Ali, the Malaysian Astrophile. So this budget Howard Wolowitz shocked Malaysia with the news that he had received a NASA scholarship for the Artemis Challenge, which he had to design a spacesuit. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard the news. It's been some time, but I'm here to discuss it nonetheless.
Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big
lie. So everything started when Malay Wolowitz's tweet got the attention of really important people. Our Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation Khairi Jamaluddin, and the Minister of Higher Education Dr. Noaini Ahmad. Everything was just uphill for him. From there, he had 30,000 retweets, he had many media coverages from many online news portals, and he also had media coverages from Astro Awani and TV3. Okay, fine. I mean, at that time, the media didn't really know that it might have been a scam or a hoax, but didn't they bother to fact check these things? I mean, especially our local news stations. That one time of the day at 8 p.m. where you sit down hoping to know a little bit about your country, and now you're left wondering whether the news is even real.
Yassin mengucapkan tahniah kepada seorang pelajar Malaysia, Azhar Ali. Menerusi ucapan di Twitter malam tadi, Tan Sri Muhyiddin berkata Azhar telah mencapai kejayaan yang membanggakan. Sehingga malam tadi, ucapan pelajar berkenaan telah menerima lebih 23,000 perkongsian di Twitter dan lebih 34,000 tanda suka selain turut dihujani dengan ucapan tahniah dari rakyat Malaysia.
Man, now every time I watch the news, I'm going to be like,
Russia is a ruse. It's all fake news. It's all a ruse. Not true. It's all fake news. Russia is a ruse. Fake. It's all fake news. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake.
Okay, so the whole drama started when our little ass profile decided to bash on biology. He tweeted, "Imagine comparing the study of the universe to some plant rubbish." Well, of course, it angered a lot of people, but someone told him off in a very proper way. And his response was, "It's called an opinion. No hate speech, just an opinion. Article 10 of the Constitution allows me to empower my right to speak and voice out my words. Also, I wasn't degrading it, I was just expressing my dissatisfaction upon it. You clearly are a sad misanthropist. Cry on, cry on." God, I just really wanna... Okay, look, biology is the study of life. Biologists study the structure, function, growth, origin, evolution and distribution of living organisms. It's like, for example, they have to find out how do we end up from this to this and all the way back to this. Look, I'm not picking sides about this, but if you have to take a dump on someone else's profession, it ain't gonna defend yours. So then this started a shitstorm of online detectives to take a closer look at his NASA scholarship. So yeah, big mistake on poor Wolowitz's part. We had people googled about him and looked him up on the NASA website and couldn't find his name registered as a citizen scientist, even though he posted a screenshot of him in the website. And this is the best part. Also, someone found the criteria for you to be eligible for this program. You need to be a US citizen or a permanent resident. This is a group project and you have to be on-site Houston, Texas to be a part of it. You see the problem in his story now? We also had people tweeting about how his document is riddled with mistakes. How there's a mistake here and a spelling mistake here. Also how the logo on this document just seems a little bit off. Like how this logo was just cropped from this website and just badly photoshopped here. Hey, I mean, this tweet makes sense. I mean, I know a thing or two about bad photoshops, okay? I mean, you have to wonder that NASA, the team that makes sure that there's zero mistakes to ensure that their astronaut have a safe takeoff and back, can't take 1 minute to check a spelling mistake. I mean, come on. Unless... Houston.
Hey, we've got a problem here.
What? The documents for the Malaysian Astrophile? It's done. Can you please help to check it?
Houston, we have a problem. We have a main bus B undervolt. We've got a lot of thruster
What's the story
activity here,
with the computer
Houston.
now?
It just went offline.
What? I don't have time for this. Just send him the document. No, that was a little dramatic. Sorry, guys. Well, after all these flaws being pointed out, my man Wolowitz did any innocent and honest guy would do. Private his account and leave us wondering what the hell is going on. Well, after all hope seems lost, a tweet surfaced with a screenshot of messages of Azhar Ali explaining this whole thing to someone on a Twitter DM, explaining all the doubts, all the suspicions that everyone had about him before he privated his account. Convenient, huh? You see, remember when we found out one of the criteria for you to join this program is for you to be a US citizen? So, Wolowitz said that NUS, National University of Singapore, had offered him to enroll for mathematics, applied mathematics and cosmology course. So now, he could actually join the program without being a US citizen. Well, problem is, NUS had issued an official statement denying the fact that they ever had any communication with Azhar Ali and the course did not even exist. He showed his emails and offer letters. Fake! He said he had done a thesis for his scholarship, but when asked, he sent his thesis through notes. Not words, not PDF, but through notes from his phone. And guess what? Plagiarized and fake. And that didn't stop there. He was like,
Got him!
I knew you would spread this out, so I gave you the fake one. So when asked for his actual one, which was definitely checked again, it was heavily plagiarized, like a college kid's worst nightmare. Well, that was it. We thought he had lost. No more lies, no more curveballs. We thought that everything was finally over. People had started to believe that all of this was just a big lie. Well, think again. He did came back. And now with the notion that he believes he was involved in a scam. So he did not pull off a scam, but he was involved in a scam.
Didn't you lose a lot of money on that other investment, the one from the email?
You know what, Toby? When the son of the deposed king of Nigeria emails you directly asking for help, you help. His father ran the freaking country, okay? All right.
You expect me to believe that a young talented student at the peak of his career studying the more superior science couldn't do a simple Google search to check whether the course offered to him really existed or not, and also fell for a Nigerian prince scam? Come on! Let me just summarize this for you. He explained the process of how he had received an email from NASA and he just applied. And how he also received an email from NUS and he applied there too. And only now think that it looks a little fishy. Now! He also says that he is still a student reaching the peak of his career and how you must always check for authenticity before you are getting scammed, blah 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 blah. But what really grinds my gears is how he is playing the victim. From smug little Astrophile to now telling us that we should not make a big deal out of this and pointing out that these type of things leads to depression and suicide, and goes on to talk about how teenage suicide is rising due to depression. Papa kau! Dude! Remember when you shat all over biology and when someone said something about it, you went all, sad misanthropist, cry on. Did you think about teenage depression at that time? Did you think about teenage suicide at that time? Damn, guys. This guy brings the worst out of me. Well, after the whole lies that he had spewed about how he was being scammed, Khairi Jamaluddin tweeted that, yeah, it happens. Don't give up though. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. Reach for the...
Honey stars, the tastiest stars in the universe!
After all this ordeal and he is still getting support about this. Yeah, well, that's it guys. I'm done covering this issue and now it is up to you to decide about what is going on in this whole situation. So, let me know down at the comments about what you really think happened about this guy. Is he a liar or did he just got scammed? Like an idiot. And before that, for some of the more heated comments and hate that I'm definitely gonna get from this video, this is for you. Oh, this story is old news. Yeah, I know. This has been a while. Doesn't mean I can't talk about it. The whole Malaysia congratulating fake news, but when it comes to old news, hey, leave him alone. He is smart, he is talented. Just don't pick on him. Hey. Article 10. Express emotions. Freedom of speech. Cry on. There are worse things going on out there. Why don't you talk about that? Yeah, I can. And I will. But what I can't stand is that this guy fooled our Prime Minister, our Minister of Science, Technology and Innovations, and also our Minister of Higher Education, and a whole bunch of media platforms, and no one is batting an eye about it. No investigations, no nothing. Maybe we Malaysians are just so used to getting fooled. See what I did there? Anyways, that's it guys. Thank you very much for listening and please subscribe because there are more contents coming your way. Binks out!